Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys Loki from Avengers End Game. Let's get started. So this is the Loki 6-scale figure by Hot Toys based on the character Loki from Avengers End Game. It's a pre-order product, it's $260, and because it's been delayed, it's basically not due now until November. Now it says on the site here that it is due to ship between August and November of this year, so let's face it, this is going to be a Christmas present or a New Year's Eve, or I say this might even push back into January. So this has been delayed. This was due to release and ship, I believe, in March. And this was announced, I'd say, 18 months ago. Like, this is based on Endgame. I mean, Endgame came out in 2019? Like, this figure's going on 3 years old. So, look, this has been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And it's kind of working to my advantage because I'm leaning towards this because I have no representation of Loki. I do like the character. It's another villain, and also because originally I was thinking, okay, I'm not sure why should I get it because look, will it pair with anything? But this here, it's not just the Avengers Endgame Loki. This is like, because I mean, this is when they travel back in time, and this is from technically Avengers 2012. So this would look perfectly good paired to the diecast Mark 6 that I have, that everyone's crying out for a reissue. Like, this would be perfect right now because like Loki's basically an iconic character now, and obviously Iron Man, the two of them, they were both in Avengers, like proposed next together. That looks, they look great. Yeah, so I am leaning towards this. I do blame Will Foxification. His kind of love and passion for this character has definitely rubbed off on me a bit. Like, I like Loki. It's another villain. Like, you really got to grab these villains when they get, because they're getting better, but they tend to maybe not do as many villains as heroes. Anyway, let's take a look at everything that he comes with. So it's $260 pre-order product, due for release August or November of this year. Right, so what does he actually come with? The usual swap out hands and base that I won't use, the two versions of the scepter, the long and the short, two different daggers. He comes with this kind of like, as a muzzle I suppose it is, or mouth guard, yeah, it's a gum shield. No, it's a muzzle, so basically I wanted to stop him talking. The handcuffs, and then the tesseract. Like, a lot of people, there's a photo I'm going to show you later on, and a lot of people would look at that and say, I'm not going to display it like that. I think that's a deadly way of displaying it with the kind of muzzle and the handcuffs and the tesseract. I think that looks class, like, because then you could display it like it's clearly from the end game. And then if you just put on the helmet and use the scepter as well, it would, definitely Avengers. So the head sculpt, which I think looks on point. I think this got actually a bit of criticism. Fine, it mightn't be a 10 out of 10. It's not one of those ones you're like, this is going to blow you away. But that's clearly Tom Hiddleston. That's probably like a solid 8 out of 10. And hey, maybe they've delayed it because they want to get that head sculpt as good as the President Loki that they announced from the TV show, because that President Loki, and even the variant one with the jacket and stuff and the tie with the tailoring was very good. Like, that head sculpt is Tom Hiddleston's really, really good. It's definitely stronger than this one, but this one's still about a solid 8. So let's flick through some of these photos. Again, look at the cut and sew, the detail, the mixed media, the plastic, I'm not sure, is this pleather or what is it? Like, I'd be a bit wary about that because I don't have any pleather in my collection, and I've heard of flakes. Now, that's probably a bit more plastic then. I can't really tell. Let me know if you know if that's pleather, if you think that's pleather, down in the comment section down below. So you got these handcuffs that he was wearing when they eventually caught him in 2012. Obviously this is from the end game. Like all the different colors and the detail and like all the layering here, it looks really, really good. Yeah, the tesseract there, don't think it lights up. I think you just have to, I suppose if you had some kind of lighting, like had the Luke lights I had, and if it bounced off the tesseract, it might look like it's lighting. That's a great head sculpt. That is a great head sculpt. The sculpted hair looks very well. That's how he looked like in Avengers 2012, or in those scenes in Endgame. I just think the suit, the detail in the suit looks fantastic, and this is the kind of the iconic look when, as far as it comes to MCU TV shows for Loki. This is when I think of Loki, I think of him in this gear and the cape and the scepter and the helmet and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a great head sculpt. I don't know, like I think people give it a bit of slack, like, but no, that's definitely Loki, definitely Tom Hiddleston. I think the likeness is very well. Helmet looks great. It looks even better with the helmet. But even like, I like the way that it's the same kind of hairstyle. I presume you just slip the helmet over. It's not like a separate piece. Yeah, it does, and the hair comes out the back. Yeah, I think that looks very good. Just the scepter. Yeah, the cloak looks good as well. It looks exactly like I can remember in the movies. That looks cool. Like, I don't know, I've heard people say they'd never display it like that, but no, I would definitely, I would take time, I'd display it like that sometimes, and then, you know, something like this, and other times with the helmet and with the scepter. So like basically when he was in action and when he wasn't, yeah, something like this, you know? Definitely, like there are two displays, and like if you had, like, say, if I was to display it here, and then like, say the Mark 6 is there, so if I was to like display like Loki the other side of him or something like that, it would be a little bit of a theme because they'd be next to each other and clearly from Avengers. Or you could display him with the Mark 85 as well. Only have the battle damage one, it mightn't work. That looks super. Everything, I like everything about this. Like the head sculpt is good, the proportions are good, the colors, the accessories you get with the scepter. I'm not sure if that lights up or not. The actual, you know, the face and the helmet itself. The details on this kind of like, I know it's kind of robe or kind of jacket looking thing. Even like the boots look good. So I have not pre-ordered this. This is one of the ones I wasn't really expecting to, but it does make sense. Like this is a character I could have one and done. Order this, and I have my Loki representation because like I'm not going to get any of the Lokis from the TV shows because I don't collect them. Even though I think the cut and sew, the tailoring on that variant one from the TV show with the tie that I mentioned already, or the that other version, the president one with the kind of like the scuffed up, torn kind of jacket he's wearing, and the you know, the president badge and stuff like that. It's very impressive. Again, they're just getting better and better with their cut and sew, their tailoring, the head sculpts are improving, their paint applications. But yeah, I do think I'm going to go ahead and order this, and yeah, I definitely think Will Foxification is partially to blame, but I'm in this one I'm happy enough to be enabled. It just seemed like a no-brainer. It's like I don't have that representation, and I just think it would look great. I think we've gone full circle with all these photos now. So yeah, look at that. That looks super. Yeah, so in conclusion, I do think I'm going to pick this one up. I haven't pre-ordered yet, but you know what's mad? I'm a fan of payment plans. So if I was to just today now buy that on Sideshow and just do a payment plan, it would still be paid off before November. Like, and it was supposed to be like due for release in March, and that's after like an 18-month wait or something like that. It's a bit outrageous. So yeah, again, in conclusion, if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you like this, do you not like this, are you picking it up, are you not picking it up, are you a Loki fan, do you have it, is there a better version, do you like the head sculpt, anything at all. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's it. See you in the next one.